History is a liar. It always remembers the wrong people. They say the lobotomy was invented by Addams, a Portuguese neurologist who won a Nobel Prize by destroying the human brain. How adorably naive. It was my great-aunt, Lucretia Addams' invention. We never get the credit, but we always get the last laugh. There's an art to preparing a lobotomy patient, or as I prefer to call them, voluntary patients in their own downfall. First, the measurements. Thing, a hand here. Don't be afraid, he doesn't bite, unless I tell him to. Symmetry is ideal. Unfortunately, your cranium is disappointing. Uneven. A tragic lack of architectural balance. Mother would call it character. I call it an inconvenience. This is a lobotomy. Charming little device, isn't it? Perfect for turning complex thoughts into silence. If I were to use this, I would make a precise hole right there, drilling carefully through your skull until I reach that soft, vulnerable gray matter you call your brain. Then I'd insert this delightful instrument and rotate the tip, methodically severing the connections between your frontal lobe and the rest of your mind. This traditionally side incision is my preferred method. Drilling directly into the skull. It's wonderfully invasive. The sound of the skull fracturing is oddly satisfying. But you'd make a mess, bleed like a poet, and frankly, I'm not in the mood to mop. Before we begin, your eyelashes are on the way. I will apply mascara carefully to lift and separate the lashes. Purely for surgical quality, not vanity. Practical. And unexpectedly flattering. You're welcome. Howdy, Remy. You know, just because I have a phone now doesn't mean you have to call me every time you feel the uncontrollable urge to speak.
Oh my gosh, sorry. This is important. I can literally hear the weird noises coming from under the dorm. Like metal and bone or something. Super creepy. I thought you might be doing something dangerous again.
How delightfully perceptive. And here I thought your powers of observation only extended to nail polish shades.
Anyways, have you seen my sparkly hair clip? The one with the tiny werewolf paw? It's missing and I really need it for the pack meeting tonight. Super urgent.
Your emergency is a glittery hair accessory?
Well, yeah, werewolves might be messy, but not me.
I have a tight deadline here. Emphasis on dead.
Oh, are you knitting or sketching or doing one of your dark cello compositions?
Something like that. If you hear me screaming bloody murder, there's a good chance I'm just enjoying myself.
Okay, well, please text me if you see it, okay? Love you, Remy.
Love is such a temporary condition. That reminds me. Your frontal lobe. Today I'll opt for the transorbitals approach, commonly known as the ice pick lobotomy. Simple, efficient, just a sharp instrument and a steady hand, sliding delicately through the soft tissue here, right above your eyes, and scrambling your frontal lobe like yesterday's eggs. In the 1940s, they called this a miracle cure, a solution for hysteria, depression, disobedience. In reality, it was just a way to manufacture silence. And for some people, that's an improvement. You're quick to speak. Do tell. Oh, please. My dad is twice the man that cup will ever be, and the only thing he murders is the occasional opera in the shower. You know, you shouldn't believe everything you hear, especially from those who wear cheap cologne and chase parking tickets for a living. But I do appreciate your enthusiasm. It means your frontal lobe's still intact. Before we begin, little test. Tell me if you feel sharp or dull. Just testing your nerves. Close your eyes. I said close them. What do you feel there? Good. What do you feel here? Good. Perfect. Good. Good. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Your reflexes seem intact. Means you'll probably feel everything. How fun. Don't worry. This won't hurt me at all. You're not in a position to ask questions. Just sit there and relax. Salías de un temple un día, llorona, cuando al pasar yo te vi. Salías de un temple un día, llorona, cuando al pasar yo te vi. Hermoso juibil llevabas yo. What's so shocking? That I can carry a tune, or that I choose to honor the laments of my ancestors? I know. They didn't have it in all black. Don't make a sound. Wouldn't want whoever's above in my dorm to hear you. I've seen you following me around school, you know? Lurking, watching. I'm still deciding if you're obsessed with me, my family, or simply in desperate need of a hobby. Use the words little and girl to describe me again, and I can't guarantee your safety. Regardless, you've gifted me with a rare opportunity. Curious. You seem so alive. Didn't work, you say? You might actually be worth keeping around for a while. Let's count to 10, shall we? If your brain can handle that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,